Hello, welcome to my dumbass channel. My name is the Princess Judge, and I am Marissa, too. I don't really want to yap all day, so basically this video is about Sage the rapist, Sage the Gemini. You know, that rapper, that rapper guy. Please look him up to learn more about him. I don't really feel like repeating everything I said because the last audio got deleted. This video is to warn people and spread awareness about this rapist. And make sure you read the description, because that is where I have all the stuff explaining things about rape apologism, victim blaming, consent. It explains more about rape and stuff in the description. I have all that set out. Hana Katana's thread will also be in there in the podcast. Please make sure you read the description. Also, warning, this video talks about rape and child abuse and pedophilia and sex trafficking. And it will be talking about some pretty disturbing shit. So I hope you're prepared for that, and let me stop yapping and let's get into the video. Alright, so now we will be discussing Sage the Gemini. We're jumping right in about all the nasty, disgusting things he did, all the people who are coming out against him, his sketchy ass lyrics, and we're just gonna dive right into him being a rapist, pedophile, sex trafficker, because that's what this video is about. It's spreading awareness of what kind of a creep he is to stop other girls from getting assaulted. So let's this is all from Hana Katana's thread to expose Sage.
I never thought that I would make this video, but it's time. They finally got Diddy. They finally got him. But the thing is, there's so many more men out there, just like Diddy, who are abusers, who use their fame to lure women in and abuse them. And I wanted to come on here to say that it is time to out every single abuser in the industry, every single one. They all need to be held accountable. And the thing is, I would be a hypocrite if I came on here and I was telling other women that they need to speak up if I'm unwilling to speak up. I was raped at Chris Brown's house by his friend, Sage the Gemini. Yes, I know, I should have never been at Chris Brown's house in the first place. This happened when I was 18 years old. I'm 26 now, as of today. And I should have never been there. But Sage the Gemini raped me at his house. Chris Brown raped my friend when she was underage. She was under the influence, and she was 16 years old. Were on two different occasions. But the thing is, all these men, all these abusers, they hang out together. Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini are rapists. Why have I been afraid to come out all this time? You want to know? It's because right after Sage raped me, he had me sign a paper saying that everything that happened was consensual. And he was my Uber drive. He got me the Uber to Chris Brown's house. And I didn't have any money, and I needed him to get me the ride back. And I didn't know if he was gonna, I didn't know what was gonna happen if in that moment, I was in shock. I couldn't believe that I don't really know how to talk about this. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini are rapists. And I think that we all of us, girls, guys, everybody who has been raped, abused by powerful people in the entertainment industry, fuck it. I don't care if I signed an NDA. I don't care if I signed this paper that said that it was consensual when it wasn't, and you fucking know that. I wonder how many fucking girls that you had signed something just like that. That is fucking diabolical. The fact that you had that paper brought out right after is so fucking sickening, and it tells me that you've done this before. That something else has happened, and there's no taking back. I already posted on Twitter. So I just feel like I have to make a video now too, and it's time for everybody, and now I can tell other people that they should speak out too. I'm not gonna say who the girl was, because that's her decision if she wants to come out and say what happened between her and Chris Brown, but she was 16 at the time. She was under the influence. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Because I know the truth, and the truth is more important than anything, and I'm so fucking happy. It's time. It's time for all of you, for everybody to know who you all are. People are not going to be afraid anymore. I am not the first person to expose Sage the Gemini. Sage has been getting exposed for being a pedophile, rapist, and a sex trafficker for years. People have been making police reports for years. Nothing has happened. Let me show you some stuff I found on an online forum talking about him years ago. Trigger warning. This is some very disturbing stuff I'm going to be talking about, and a lot of it matches up with my personal experiences and the experiences of other survivors that I've talked to that he assaulted. This is a comment that was made on April 19th, 2019. Sage assaulted me in 2017, but I didn't come public about it until last year. So this is what it says. So there have been rumors of Mr. Rednose forcibly having sex with girls, some alleged to be underage, and I found this thread about it on Twitter, and then the post, I guess maybe it was deleted, I don't know, but they went on to say, basically the girl posted on her Instagram story that 1, Sage had sex with her knowing that she was underage. 2, he wouldn't let her have her phone until whatever happened between them was done. 3, he told her she couldn't speak about the situation because she was under contract, but she said that she did not sign anything. 4, another girl DM'd her and said how she started messing with him after she had just turned 18 and how he was aggressive, fucked her throat, and ripped the bottom of her mouth while they were kissing. He also told the girl how he had beat on women in the past. She states that he threw her phone once. He also threatened her about being under contract also. She said that he once took her phone and texted his lawyer saying that she consented and wasn't going to say anything. 5, she then goes on to state on her story that she knows right from wrong, and if she came on to him, she would not have said anything. She said she told him that she wasn't going to be his booty call, and that 5 minutes into them hanging out, he pulled on his pants, started masturbating, and then pulled her pants off forcefully. At the end of the story, she states she knows of 3 other girls who had been in the same situation with him, and that she was she was sharing to spread awareness and not to gain any clout. The person who posted the Twitter thread said she knows up to 18 women who have stories about traumatic sexual experiences with him. Then she posted this within the thread, which states that he has a prior case and that he also has herpes. Does anyone have tea on this situation? Can somebody clarify how true this whole situation is? Is this known tea within California? Yes. It is very known, both in the Bay Area and Los Angeles, that this is what he does. And law enforcement knows everything. This is another comment I found that was posted in December 17, 2020. It says, I don't even know where to post this, but most likely this thread is just going to be merged with her larger one. Sage the Gemini, the dude that was accused of holding sex workers hostage and trying to pimp them a couple months ago. The dude that has rumors that he messed with underage girls. He also told his baby mother he hated Jordan Sparks. I don't know if Fonts posted his threads in her larger thread. He also threatened to stab Jordan Sparks as well. Another comment that was posted December 17, 2020 says, Sage likes anal. He would beg my friend for anal pictures, videos, and the actual thing. They met on Snapchat last year and hooked up 3 times when he would come to Manhattan. She mentioned him being extremely forceful, so much so she went to the hospital after one of their encounters. So people were asking if Sage tried to traffic Jordan Sparks during the relationship, and this comment that was posted on December 11th, 2021 says, "Not Jordan, but other girls. Sage would talk to all these girls, date them and invite them to his home, and then lock them up. He tried to get them to hoe for him." I remember a few years ago, all of them came out about it, and it was the same story over and over. He did it to all of them. A lot of them had to literally escape out of there. Every single one of us had to literally escape after being raped. I was raped by Sage the Gemini at Chris Brown's house. But Sage also does this evil, horrible shit at his house in Granite Bay. Somebody said that they hope that he was in prison, and someone replied on December 11th, 2021 saying, "Nope, he's not in prison. Nobody cared because it was mostly black women he was doing that to." Shade Room was back to posting his selfies and videos. They usually don't care when these artists abuse and disrespect us. For all we know, he's probably still doing it as we speak. Sage the Gemini is still raping and sex trafficking women. The police know. Women are still making police reports. So why is he allowed to do this? Why are blogs like the Shade Room protecting him instead of the women and girls that he is assaulting, torturing, trafficking, holding hostage, raping, sending to the fucking hospital? And he got another viral moment on this app. And he was able to gain more power. He was able to get back onto the charts. He's going to use his power to hurt more people. I promise you. I'm asking you to just listen to everybody who is speaking out and exposing him. Because they've been through a lot. So if you don't believe them, then you can just keep your mouth shut. Because all of us have been through enough. And we need to protect women and girls from people like Sage the Gemini. I don't know why he's able to get away with what he does. I believe that it's because he's being protected by very powerful people like Chris Brown, people like E40. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a detective, but I need y'all's help. We need to connect all the stories. We need to connect all the dots. And because people keep telling me, where's your evidence? Where's your evidence? He is a serial rapist. My assault was premeditated. He made sure that I wouldn't have any proof. That's why he took my fucking phone away from me. That's why he took all of our phones. He had me sign a document saying that I consented to what happened right after he raped me because he knew that that would scare me. I was only 18 years old. Like, I didn't go get a rape kit right after. I just wanted to take a shower and forget about it, not think about it. I wasn't able to think about it for 8 years. When his songs started coming back on the radio and triggering the fuck out of me. I can't forget anymore. So I'm giving my shame to him. He's the rapist. He should be the one that feels horrible about what happened that night. He should be held accountable for everything he's done. Everything. Please help me expose him. Please, if you know about him, talk about it. If you have seen something, if you've heard something, please talk about it. Make a video, post about it. I need y'all's help bringing this story out. People need to know who Sage the Gemini is and that he's being protected and that he associates with other rapists, with other pedophiles, with other sex traffickers, because birds of a feather flock together. Please do something. Please. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. I just keep finding more and more people speaking out about him, but nothing is happening. Why? Why?
Hi, I'm Baby Gemini. Honestly, I'm only doing this because of the responses that my tweet are getting about Sage of Gemini raping me. Yes, he raped me. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to say it to him. I'm not afraid to say it to any of y'all. Let's be clear about that. He anally raped me, and I did not consent to that. Let's start there. Yes, I'm a sex worker. Ooh, yes, I'm a porn star. Back then, I was not a porn star. Back then, I was a solo content creator on Twitter with a much smaller following than I have right now, which he knew. He preys on small sex workers and girls that he thinks that no one will believe or defend. Now, first of all, this is like a 6-something-year-old story. I want to say that this is back in 2018. The reason I don't remember is because I have a terrible memory and my ADHD is bad. You guys are like, I remember the assault very, very vividly and clearly. I do not remember the exact date or time this happened. I want to say it's around 2018. I called my mom today to confirm because, I tell my mother everything. And she also confirmed it was around that time. I'm not saying I don't remember the assault. Let's be fucking clear. Everyone here is a psychologist and thinks they understand how trauma works and how people are supposed to respond to trauma. If it was me, shut the fuck up. Because I would probably slap the shit out y'all in real life. Like, be for real. This man is 6'4", 200 and something pounds. I'm not that big. I'm 5'6", 120, 130. Maybe back then I was like 120 something, 130. Skinny as hell. Like, be for real. Anyways, the story is he approached me on Snapchat, which is his go-to. He knows that on Snapchat, you can't keep the messages. It's a really good way to have your proof deleted. Like, he's a smart man. He knows what he's doing. Boom. He hit me up on Snapchat. Yes, I thought he was cute. Yes, handsome man. Yes, all that. I have no shame in saying any of that. I'm very open and very honest about my sexuality, my sexual explorations, like my promiscuity, all of those things. Yes. Okay? He contacted me on Snapchat. Mind you, this was not in sex worker relation, not book me, nothing. This was love bombing. This was a whole year, mind you, a whole year of getting to know me, talking to me, love bombing me, this, that, and the third, And I finally went to go see him. Mind you, he wanted me to fly myself out. I guess he's just used to girls doing whatever. I was not going to fly myself out. I wasn't going for that. So he flew me out. Cool. Mistake number one. Now, I got on Twitter back in 2018, like I said, 2018, yeah, and posted about everything he did to me. I'm going to post it here so that you guys can read it yourselves because I don't feel like reading the whole thing through. I literally talked about the situation. I didn't talk about the rape because at the time I didn't feel like anyone believed me. I was a small creator. I was still trying to build myself. I didn't want all this that's happening right now. Everyone berating me, calling me a liar. I just didn't want to deal with it. I handled the trauma, whatever. Myself, went to therapy, got better, okay? But I did feel like it was an obligation for me to get on Twitter to make sure that the rest of the community that looked up to me, that I, was helping and shit, knew about this man. So I'm going to post it here. You guys can read everything I said. Boom. All right, I assume you guys read what I said, so you understand that the moment that I got into the car with him, he went from being this love-bombing nice guy who was really into me, like a little controlling, but he's a celebrity, like da-da-da-da-da, to a whole different person. The vibe is completely changed. He's completely aggressive, completely dominating, and I'm not the type of person to be scared of anybody. Like, that's just not who I am. I'm not scared of nobody. He intimidated me from start to finish. Like, the entire time, just continually telling me what he could do to me, da-da-da. You guys read the post, you guys read the story, so you've seen what I said. Anyways, once I told Twitter about everything that happened, nobody cared, you know what I mean? I'm a sex worker, whatever. They wiped it under the rug. We went on our way. Now, recently, it just came up with Hana's post. And me being who I am now and the status that I have now, I was like, fuck it. Like, yeah, I'm going to talk about it because I'm not scared and I'm not, you can't do shit to me. You can't affect my bag. My fans are not going nowhere. Like, yes, I'm proud. I'm a porn star. I'm not ashamed. I don't care what any of y'all had to say. Feel me? So that's why I felt the need to speak on it right now. I did consent to fly out to Save the Gemini. Let's be clear. I did consent to be there. He took my phone and put it in a box for 2 days, which I thought was so fucking weird. Didn't let me text nobody. Only let me text my mom. Was watching me text my mom like a psychopath, continually intimidating me. But cool, I did consent to be there. I did subject myself to that because I know you guys are gonna blame me for that. So yeah, I will take accountability where accountability is due. Okay. Now, the first day into there, like a couple hours to me being there, I got my period. That sucked. So yeah, I flew out. I did have intentions on fucking him and all that. I thought he was cute. I was talking to him for a year, but the energy changed the minute I got in the car. So I need y'all to understand something. Just because I talked to somebody for a year and I thought I knew them through the internet or whatever the fuck, and then when I meet them in person, they're different, that means I'm allowed to change how I feel about the situation. I don't give a fuck what world y'all think y'all from. I am allowed to say I'm not feeling it no more. Okay? But I was already in the situation, so I wasn't even gonna make it awkward because he gave aggressive, dominant, scary the whole time. So on the second day, the first day he's just intimidating me the whole day. We didn't even get to the sex. The second day, I mind you, I have my period, you know. Okay, cool. I'm like, fuck it, let me just get out the way. I'm sucking his dick. I'm fine with that. Let's talk about consent. I'm consenting to sucking his dick. Consent, right? Cool. So then it goes from sucking his dick to him like lifting me up to like fuck me, putting me on my side to have sex with me. Now at this point, this is all very quick. He's strong. He moved me. I'm like, wait. He goes to like put it in my pussy from behind. I'm like, I have my period. Whoa. And almost the same fucking motion moves it. And mind you, it's wet already. I was sucking it. He moves it from my vagina to my ass and pushes it in. And it's not little, let's be clear, and it did hurt. And I was like, ow, wait, whoa, wait, stop, wait, no, did not stop, did not wait, did not even care, like almost didn't even acknowledge me. And he's strong, okay, strong as fuck, big as fuck, I'm little. So now he's in my ass, and what am I supposed to do? I tell him stop, wait. I'm like, wait, stop, no, like chill, like I don't know what else I'm supposed to say at this point. Like I'm saying stop, no, like okay, whatever. I disassociate. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I disassociate. I'm just looking this way and I'm like in pain, whatever. Eventually ends. I don't know how long it is. I don't think it's that long, like whatever. He gets off me and it's like nothing even happened. I think went to fucking sleep. Next day I woke up. I went to the airport 5 hours early. I put that in the fucking thing that you guys read previously. Went to the airport 5 hours early because I just wanted to be away from it. Immediately severed contact from him. When I got home, I reached out to this girl that's one of my mentors, and she told me that she had the same exact story and I had no clue about her being held hostage in the house. All of y'all that feel as though you would have handled the situation differently, congratulations. I'm proud of you for being so tough and strong and Bayana woman, or whatever the fuck you are. For anyone who thinks I'm lying, I don't know what I would gain. I'm a bigger fucking celebrity than him at this point. I don't give a fuck about clout. I don't care. I'm Baby Gemini. And for anybody who's talking about my name, bitch, I've been Baby Gemini. Y'all got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna change my name and my identity for somebody. It's like you guys are not satisfied with the truth. You're only satisfied until like you feel like enough of the trauma has been explained to make you be in the shoes. Like, do you need to know how bad it hurt? Do you need to know how the tears welled in my eyes? Do you need to know what I was staring at when I was dissociating? Like, it's really fucking weird. And I'm sorry I didn't let it control my life or affect me. So yes, I said I don't have trauma because I don't. He doesn't affect me. I don't think about that shit. Only reason I've even spoken on it is because it came up on my timeline and I just felt, why not? It's time. Let's speak on the truth since the truth is out there. And a whole bunch of other girls have come forward, and I'm sure those girls are not okay. So I just really hope that everybody that watches this understands that these men may be attractive, they may have money, this and that. These people be fucking rapists, okay? And they know who they can prey on and they know what they can do, and y'all just let it happen. At the end of the day, no, I didn't go to the police. I didn't even know what the fuck to say. No, I don't have the physical evidence. It's on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that goes into proving that somebody did this to you, especially when you're a porn star that nobody believes. So at the end of the day, I'm putting it out there for the rest of the world to know that man raped me. He is a rapist. Be careful when you're with him, when he's alone. and do not believe the bullshit love bombing that comes with it. And if you don't believe me, suck my dick, and you could get smacked.
There's this hoopla going on right now about certain individuals that have been essayed by Sage Gemini. I personally wasn't going to come forward and say anything, just based off the simple fact that my situation sounds like everybody else's at this point. It happened a while back. Certain parts were consented, so you kind of indirectly think that it invalidates other parts that weren't consented. My situation was damn near the same. I went there a few times. I was told to leave my phone in the car, or if I brought it in the house forgetting that I had it on me, that it had to be turned off, and he took it. There was even a time where he told me that I had to take my watch off, my Apple Watch, because it has the ability to record. I knew him from back in the day, like well before he became Sage Gemini. So like kicking in with him didn't really seem like a problem. It didn't seem like, okay, I'm with this. It didn't come off as no star, none of that bullshit. He didn't come off as none of that, because let's just be fucking clear, you're not that nigga. It never was that nigga. Yes, you're attractive. Yes, you're cute. Yes, you have good music that were very popular in parties and kickbacks and little jump offs and shit. Yes, that's all fine and motherfucking dandy. But you not him. You for damn sure not on celebrity status to be telling people that they can't bring their phones in the house, that they can't record, they can't talk to their family. You could have fucking kids. And let's be fucking clear, I'm gonna piggyback off of a couple things. No, this nigga don't care about he don't care about periods. He don't care about you having to be in contact with family, friends, or whatever the fuck. He don't give a fuck. Like, if you can't come to this fool on his time, on his dime, or whatever the fuck he wants you to see him, he gets disrespectful. He has a whole lot of shit to say. When I tell you this man is a nut, I mean like cuckoo bananas, like squirrel nuts, okay? And then the majority of the conversations are always conducted on Snapchat. Always. If you do get a little here and there from Instagram, it's responding to something he did on his story or some shit, but it's never a back-to-back full-on conversation. You know why? Or it'd be in vanish mode. And know how I know? Because I have witnessed it. Everything's on fucking Snapchat. Like, and he knows that everything's on fucking Snapchat. Like, and he knows that strategically, because everything gets deleted almost instantaneously. As soon as you click out that bitch, the conversation is gone. And he knows that. And the shit fucking blows my mind. And don't worry about my hair. I just got the gym. But I don't give a fuck. The shit blows my motherfucking mind, because, bitch, what? You're not that dude. You've never been that dude. And on top of that, you got all these people coming forward telling their side. So at the end of the day, if everybody's saying the same thing, we all can't be lying. And I guess people feel like they don't want to initially tell their side because, like I said, because people feel like they consented to some parts of the kicking it or whatever the fuck, whatever role they feel they played in it, they feel that the other parts they didn't consent to will not be as believable, because it's like, well, you did this, so why not do that? Or people feel like you're lying because it's like, okay, well, you knew he was this, or you was a fan, you would start. Fuck all that. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what I say yes to. That makes me just as qualified or equally subjected to saying the word fucking no. Like, if I don't care what I said yes to initially, I have the right at any point in time to change my motherfucking mind. Like, in real life, he's real life creep squad. And I don't mean like Stevie J, Peter Guns on Love and Hip Hop. I mean like the nigga's a real life creep, okay? I mean creep status on hide your kids, close the blinds, call them motherfucking cops, okay? Look behind your shoulder, lock your doors when a person walk by your car, like that kind of creep. He's a fucking weirdo. And I will say this shit to his motherfucking face. Like, I really don't care. He really is a weirdo. Like, it's like, you think you're him and you cool and everybody, you know, I don't bop this nigga's music in my car. I don't do none of that shit, because if anything, I'm trying to stay far the fuck away from this guy. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm traumatized, because obviously you're not that big of a factor for me to be like, you know, feeling the type of way or not being able to live my life or move on in my life. But it's just certain things you just can't just walk around with and just feel okay about yourself. Like, it does fuck with some parts of you. Like, it really does. Certain trauma sticks with you, okay? Everybody responds to trauma differently. Certain trauma sticks with you, okay? Everybody responds to trauma differently. Everybody has a different way of dealing with the way that they've handled things in their situation that they didn't consent to, or that they did consent to, but not in the way that it was presented to them. Like, there's a lot of ways that people really cope with things and deal with things. And I personally, I fucking can't do it. But it's weird that all this shit's popping up now. And it's funny because it was sent to me. Like, it was sent to me a video that somebody posted of him doing something to somebody else. And it turns out her shit happened years ago. And then all the other people started coming out the woodwork. So it was like, nigga, what are you doing? I say, if enough people come together, or hey, if it's happened to you, if you've had some type of interaction with Sage the bitch ass Gemini, come forward. This is your sign to speak now. Like, we gotta stop letting these animals roam fucking free and lock them up with the rest of the fucking animals where they belong, in motherfucking jail. And that's not to take away from their talent, okay? It be the most talented motherfuckers, okay? It be the most talented ones that walk around weird. Like, weird. And I also want to add, I heard one girl say that if you're from the Sac area or went to Sac State, you know, then you No, I'm not from neither one of them areas. Yes, I'm from the Bay, but I don't live in Sac. I didn't live in Vallejo. I live in Fairfield, but I have family out there, which is why I was out there a lot. But if he want to talk to you, if he want to see you, he'll find a way to fly you out. He was flying people out, and he was asking people to spend their own motherfucking money just so he can kick it with them. This is one of my receipts that I have that prove how much of a fucking nut he is. Yeah, I was going to get my screenshot because you're not going to play me. Look at that shit. You wanted to feel great by making me wait. Then he proceeds to say that if I couldn't get up and come see him right now to delete him, or he was blocking the fuck out of me if I said anything other than I'm on my way or here I come. You can't make this shit up. You can't. And another motherfucking thing. How you stay in a big house and you got sheets on your windows? Bitch, stop. Anyway, y'all get the picture. I said what I said. I'm just doing my part to help clean up these streets with these animals that's out here raping and escaping.
All I can say right now is it's time, and I'll say more later, but it is time. It's time. I'm hoping this answers some of your guys' questions. Again, I don't know if I'm going to make a video of me explaining while it's happening because it's hard and I don't want to be descriptive of the details, but if need be, I can, but I don't know if I am ready to do that on social media. I know where I messed up, and that's why I didn't come forward, but you know now.
I believe you. I believe you because I've gotten countless comments very similar to yours of people telling me how they saw Sage as an adult come to their middle schools, come to their high schools, and try to get girls Snapchats, try to take them home, and try to get them to come to his music performances. I've also seen people saying how Sage would come to their football games and also try to get girls Snapchats and Instagram that way. I also heard somebody say that at the school that he used to go to, he still visits to this day, saying that he's going to visit his favorite teacher. And I think that's bullshit. I don't think he's going just to visit his favorite teacher. I think that he's going to prey on girls at the school, and I think the school knows about it. I think the school is complicit, actually. I think, because why is no one doing a background check on him? I'm not the first person that he's raped. Sage is a serial rapist, pedophile and a sex trafficker, and everybody knows. Law enforcement knows. He's already been sued for rape, sodomy, and forcibly giving a woman an incurable STD. People know who he is, and they're not protecting children from him for a reason, because they're profiting off of what he's doing. You just confirmed it. I believe what you're saying, and I believe also that there needs to be an investigation, because people have already went to the police and nothing is being done. We need independent journalists. We need investigators to help the victims of Sage the Gemini's abuse. This can't keep happening. And shit like this, this isn't an isolated incident. It's not just celebrities who do shit like this. It's happening everywhere in all of our communities. There's predators preying on children everywhere, and nobody's doing anything about it because they're profiting off of the abuse. Looking the other way is more profitable than exposing abusers, and it shouldn't be that way. And until things change, people are going to continue to get hurt. Until more people start speaking up, people are going to continue to get hurt. Sage should not be able to get away with everything that he's done and is currently doing. I have people reaching out to me and showing me screenshots of him messaging them in vanish mode on Instagram. He's still preying on people. He has not been arrested. He has not been held accountable. I need help from journalists who can break this story and expose him. Because it's really fucking hard for me to come on here and talk about my experiences. I should not have to do this. But I don't see how else we're going to protect children from him, women and children from him, when he's still preying on people. He's still assaulting people to this day. And when he messages you in vanish mode, just know that you are in danger, because he plots people's assault from the moment that he messages them. Thank you for bringing this to my awareness, that the principal knew what he was doing and tried to shame you for speaking out about it. That's very sus. That's very fucking sus.
So if you're a female and you went to college in Sac the Bay from I would say 2013 to 2017, or you lived in Sac the Bay or LA, I'll include LA, around that time period, you're going to know that what these females are coming out and saying about Sage the Gemini is not a lie. It's not a lie. Just saying. I went to Sac State. I graduated from Sac State in 2016. I've lived in Sac a good portion of my life, but I remember back in the day when I was in college, females would tell me about, we all talk, right? We'd be when you have friends and stuff, females would tell me about him. He has a horrible reputation for being extremely aggressive, not taking no for an answer, spreading STDs, cheating on Jordan Sparks with just random females. I don't remember where his house was at, because he's from Fairfield, but was it Vallejo? I don't remember if it was Fairfield or Vallejo that he had a house, and he would have parties and stuff and Uber females in. That was well known. It was well known. He has always been a creep. There's been so many things said about him. I remember. So all this coming out is not a surprise to me. I think even I remember being told that he's assaulted a few women. This is not a surprise. This isn't a surprise. It's been known in the community. I'm just finally people are speaking out. Granted, I never was in, I can't say that I was around or ever met him. No, I'm not saying that. But I have heard just through word of mouth through other females about his behavior. Let's just be real.
Everybody's profiting off of my trauma. Meanwhile, I sit here with $100 in my bank account. Everybody but me is getting paid. Everybody but me is profiting off of my trauma. And y'all have the fucking nerve to call me a gold digger, to call me a clout chaser, to say that I just want money, that's the reason that I'm coming out. I'm just trying to get a fucking coin, trying to get attention. Fuck you. Y'all are the ones profiting off of my trauma. I'm not getting paid shit. I'm really not getting paid shit. Not a single penny, actually. I see podcasters calling me a lying thought as they receive donations from their incel rape apologist followers. I see blogs getting ad clicks that are actively trying to discredit me and protecting my abuser. I see cops getting paid to disclose confidential information about an investigation to the media. And on top of this all, people don't even want to fucking pay me for my work. They would rather violate me and look at my body on websites who have stolen my content. Everybody but me is getting paid. Y'all are getting paid. I am not. I'm not getting paid at all, actually. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid to talk about my trauma but me. And y'all accuse me of lying for money and fame. While I sit here with $100 in my bank account. Fuck y'all. Everybody is getting paid to hurt me. Y'all are getting paid to hurt me. And y'all don't even want to pay me for my work. Y'all don't even want to pay me for my work. This is so sad. I'm sad. Like, I'm so sad right now. Y'all don't even want to pay me for my work. Y'all would rather pay people who want to hurt me. Everybody's getting paid but me. And yet, y'all are still coming to me saying that I'm a fucking gold digger, clout chaser. I'm just trying to get paid. Yes, I am trying to get paid. Actually, I want to get paid for my work. I want to get paid for my work. Everybody wants to get paid for their work. Why can't I get paid for my fucking work? And people whose work is to hurt people are getting paid for their work. And I can't get paid. Why does nobody want to pay me? Nobody wants to pay me. I'm not getting paid. At all. Actually. Everybody's getting paid but me. What a sick, disgusting, fucked up world we live in. All of the people who feel so emboldened to go out of their way to leave comments on my videos, calling me a liar, nitpicking little things. Oh, she's laughing. Oh, she's showing her teeth. Oh, she's looking this direction. Oh, she's doing this expression. Oh, she's not crying. You know, you don't have to comment that. You don't have to believe me. If you think survivors are lying when they speak out on their abuse, you know you don't have to say anything, right? You know you can just scroll. You can even block me if you want. If you really think that people are lying, why speak on it? Because there's always a chance that they're not lying. And if they're not lying, you look really fucking evil. You look very, very evil. And imagine the impact that your comment could have on somebody if they're telling the truth and you're accusing them of lying. What if you're wrong? You know what I mean? Just don't do it. Just ignore me. Ignore me, block me, unfollow me. If you have nothing nice to say when somebody is speaking up about abuse, do not say anything at all. Don't do it. This is the way we need to move from now on. Because yes, false accusations can happen. They're very rare. They're very rare. But they can happen. Yes, we all know this. But the chances are, if somebody's speaking out about abuse, chances are they're telling the truth. Statistics would show us that it's more likely than not that they're telling the truth. So think before you speak. We as a society have nothing to lose and everything to gain by changing the way that we treat survivors when they speak out. Even if we don't know 100%, even if they're not giving you any evidence, any proof of the abuse they've endured, we have nothing to lose by just not saying anything, not accusing them of lying when they speak out. If you really think they're lying, just don't say anything. Ignore it. Because when survivors speak out and they are telling the truth and you accuse them of lying and you harass them, you are part of the problem and you make it easier for abusers to get away with hurting people. You make it more difficult for survivors to speak up. This is why rape is such a massive problem within our society. And not just in America, but everywhere. In every single country on this world. We have so much work to do. And I'm never going to stop speaking out. So, if you don't like what I'm talking about, if you think I'm lying, block me. Once we as a society radically shift the way that we treat survivors when they're brave enough and courageous enough to speak up, only then will we be able to move forward and actually protect people who have been abused. We need to make our world a safe place for survivors to speak out about abuse that they've endured. Why would anybody want to come on here and say their abusers' names, especially when they're a person who's in a position of power? Why would anyone want to do what I've done when they see how you guys are treating me? Why would they want to do that? Of course people are going to keep quiet. Of course it's going to take years for people to get the courage to speak out, if they ever get that courage. I don't blame anybody for staying silent. And it's so sad because silence allows abusers to get away with their crimes. Abusers protect abusers. And all of you who are victim blaming me and siding with the abuser automatically, I'm looking at you, right? You're sus. It makes me question you and your integrity and what you're doing behind closed doors. Because why? Why do you not want to believe me? Just saying. Instead of victim blaming and shaming survivors, how about you tell us that you're happy we're alive? How about you tell us that you believe us and publicly do so? Make it known that you believe us. How about you tell survivors that you are happy that we're alive? Because you know that a lot of victims of sexual abuse end up dead, right? You know that a lot of people who are raped end up getting killed by their rapists. You know that a lot of survivors of sexual abuse end up killing themselves because the trauma is so horrific and tremendous that they cannot live with that trauma. Why don't you tell me that you are happy that I'm alive? Why is that not your first instinct? Why is your first instinct to victim blame me? To tell me what I should have done, what you would have done, when you don't know what the fuck you would have done because you weren't there. I was there. And I could have ended up dead. But I'm alive. I survived. So, when survivors are speaking up about abuse that they have faced, tell us that you are happy that we are alive. Tell me that you're happy that I'm alive. This is how we need to shift the way that we treat survivors when they're speaking up about abuse. This is the direction that we need to go in. Tell me that you're happy that I'm alive. Okay? Instead of going to my pictures where I look bad as fuck, sexy as fuck, showing a little skin, instead of going to those pictures being like, wait, but weren't you raped? Why are you showing off your body? Like, if you were raped, then wouldn't you just view yourself as disgusting? Like, wouldn't you be disgusted with your body? Why don't you be happy for me that I'm able to love myself, that I don't view myself as disgusting? Why don't you fucking applaud me for that? But you're shaming me for that. Tell me that you're happy that I'm alive. Tell me that you're happy that I'm alive. Are you not? Are you not happy that I'm still here? Because a lot of survivors don't make it here. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. And you should be happy that I'm alive. And if you are happy that I was alive, then why are you treating me like this? Why are you victim blaming me? Why are you shaming me? If you're so happy that I'm alive, treat me like you're happy that I'm alive, like you're thankful that I'm alive. We have a lot of work to do. And if you don't believe me, if you don't believe any survivor in the future that may come out about abuse that they faced, if you don't believe them, if you don't believe me, ignore us. Don't say that you think that we're lying. Don't make a video about why you think we're lying. Ignore us. Please. Please, I am begging you. Please ignore us. Ignore me. Ignore them. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. If your first instinct isn't to say, I believe you, or your first instinct isn't to say, I'm happy that you're alive, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and move along.
He just pushed me. He just pushed me. Good. What, are you going to shoot me too?
These are the people I'm supposed to talk to about my sexual assault in order to get justice? How is it that I'm supposed to be vulnerable and discuss all of the horrific details of my abuse with this man who assaults peaceful protesters and assaults women with no remorse? Be fucking for real. Police don't protect people. They protect capital. My rapist is still out there, getting streams, doing concerts, writing for major artists, even though he has sodomized little girls, countless little girls. Why? It's because we allow law enforcement to behave like this. It's because we allow abusers to serve in our law enforcement. If we allow abusers to maintain positions of power, nothing will change. Get them all out of here. Get them all out of here. We need systems that actually work to protect survivors, that actually work to help people, not to oppress them, not to abuse them more than they already have been. We need new systems, and we need to out the abusers from every single industry, from the music industry, from law enforcement, from schools, from the churches. Get them the fuck out of here. Why isn't my rapist behind bars when multiple women have gone to the police? And what do they get told? Oh, you need more evidence. Abusers protect abusers. No wonder our criminal justice system is so fucked up. It's because we're allowing abusers to do the policing. This is why there's no justice for survivors.
It must be easy to separate the art from the artist when you weren't the one who was assaulted by them. No, really, it must be nice not to feel sick to your stomach every time you hear their music on the radio. It must be nice not to get flashbacks when their music gets stuck in your head. It must be nice to be able to separate the art from the artist. I wish I had the ability to do that, but I don't, and neither do their countless victims. It is a privilege to be able to separate the art from the artist. Please stop listening to, working with, platforming, and supporting abusers, because you are hurting their victims every time you show them support, because you're helping them gain more wealth, more power, more influence. And what are they going to do with that power? They're going to use it to hurt more people. Stop working and collaborating with known abusers. You are literally helping them hurt us over and over and over again every time we hear their songs on the radio, every time we hear their songs on a playlist. So take their songs out of your playlist. Block them. Stop listening to them. Stop platforming them. I promise you, there are so many amazing artists out there who aren't abusers, who are waiting to be discovered. I promise you, there are more people, there's more talent out there than you could ever imagine. And I want to use this opportunity to platform other people who are artists, who are lesser known, who are not abusers. So if you're thinking, oh, well, I don't know who to listen to, look in the comments. If you're an artist, or if you know of an artist that you're a big fan of and you know that they're not an abuser, comment their names in the comment section. Comment about your music in the comment section. We should be more conscious about the media that we're consuming, because it has an impact. It has an impact. It can hurt people and it can help people. So you have power in who you choose to listen to and who you choose to collaborate with. And we should use our power responsibly. So if you're an artist and you have music and you're not a piece of shit, you should do some self-promo in the comment. If you have a friend who does music, comment their name, your favorite song by them. If you're a fan of a super underground, not well-known artist, let's talk about it. Let's use this as an opportunity to lift up and platform people who deserve our streams, who deserve our money. And if you want to show support, solidarity with me, you can search my name, Hana Katana, up on any streaming platform and listen to my music as well. I would really, really, really appreciate that, because I was really close to quitting music because of how dark this industry is, and I lost hope for a really long time. But I feel like the world is changing and things are going to be better, and I want to help be a part of the change. I want to help clean up the industry. I want to help clean up LA. So if you want to listen to my music, I would really appreciate that. You know, it's some real sick, sinister shit when you realize that there was a whole trend encouraging middle school aged children to twerk to Sage the Gemini's music. Record a video of you twerking as a child and post it online and tag him. Where did that trend emerge from? Because that man is a whole pedophile. He is a serial rapist and a pedophile. And I'm seeing a bunch of people reposting his music right now. I don't know why. And people are reminiscing on how they were twerking to his music as a child. Oh, I had no business dancing like this to his song. I didn't have any business dancing like that either. I was right there with y'all in middle school dancing to the music. And guess what ended up happening to me? He ended up reaching out to me on social media, and he raped me. He anally raped me. And he's done this to many other women. He's given women incurable STDs. He's done this to girls, high school aged girls. He is a sick, sick man. And it's really, 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 really breaking my heart. Like, I thought that I was able to get the message out. I thought I was able to warn enough people, but apparently I wasn't able to warn enough people. And there's still people that are like reminiscing, oh, I remember when I was twerking to his music when I was 12 years old. Baby, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He groomed us all. I'm sorry. I just want to know where that trend originated from. Because knowing what I know now, that cannot be overlooked. I'm sorry, that cannot be overlooked. And the amount of people that he has abused and sexually assaulted is a massive, massive number. He is a serial rapist and a pedophile. I want to warn as many people as possible about this fucking monster, because so many people have made police reports and nothing has came out of it. Please know that Sage the Gemini is a serial rapist and a pedophile. Please do not post his music. Please do not give him more streams, because every time you play his music, every time you make a TikTok video with it, you're helping him get more streams, more money, more power, more influence. And what is he going to do with that influence, with that power, with that money? He's going to use it. He's going to use it to abuse more people, more women and girls. Look in my eyes. I am so serious. Please don't think that you can separate the art from the artist, because the survivors of their abuse don't have that luxury. Please know that when you listen to a rapist music, you are helping them abuse more people. Please block that man. Please take his music off your playlist. Please, please, please. If that man ever messages you or any of your friends, know that you are in danger, because he is already plotting your assault from the moment that he messages you, from the moment that he asks for your Snapchat. It's a sick world we live in. If you're seeing this, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. Please help me. Please, 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 please help me. My account is about to get taken down because I'm spreading awareness that my rapist, Sage the Gemini, is going viral right now for his songs Red Nose and Gas Pedal. Please do not give that man a second viral moment, because he will use it to assault more people. Sage the Gemini is a serial rapist, a pedophile, and a sex trafficker. And no, I will not censor myself. He is a rapist, not a fucking rapist. He's a pedophile, not a fucking pedophile. Okay? Okay? I should be able to say that. I should be able to warn people, and I shouldn't have to risk my videos getting taken down. And this is the second time that my account is about to get taken down. The first time was because I was raising awareness about Palestinian children being assaulted in Israeli prisons, and I don't understand. Sorry, I didn't want to cry again. I don't understand. Wait, nobody cares about everybody who's being assaulted. Nobody does anything. And I come on here all the time and I try to raise awareness, and I just get punished and harassed, and my videos are taken down, and I don't know what to do. And people keep listening to him, and they dancing to his music, and they keep making him more famous and give him more power, and he uses that power to hurt people in really horrible ways. He's preying on children. He goes to high schools, he goes to middle schools, and he goes to malls. He reaches out to people on social media. He is being protected by Chris Brown and possibly E40. I know that Chris Brown is protecting him because I was raped by Sage the Gemini at Chris Brown's house. It's so fucking humiliating having to come on here and say this, having to do all this, and I don't want to do this. I need help. And the police already know. Multiple of his victims have already reported him because he's a serial song that's going viral. That's a remix. It's an EDM remix. With John Summit. John Summit didn't do anything, but he remixed Sage the Gemini's song. And it's being played at raves. And my life is being ruined because I hear his music everywhere. And I don't know what to do. And it's so fucking triggering. And people say that you can separate the art from the artist, but no, you can't. I can't do that. Please help me, please. Please raise awareness. Please stop him. Because the police already know. Everybody knows. And they're not doing anything. Please help me.
As you can see, these girls, they've been through a lot, and Sage the Gemini is a serial rapist who plans his attacks. And I had a lot more to say than this. I'm sorry if this seemed a little rushed. I think the original video I had was a lot better because it had a lot more in it of me talking, but basically I still wanted to release the video regardless because I still wanted to spread the message and help more people know about Sage the Gemini and what he does. When I first watched these videos, I cried because it makes me sad that this man is just running around free, raping people, and these poor girls are suffering and having to hear the music and stuff, and people are over here victim blaming and shaming them and stuff, and it makes me sad to see how the abuser is often the believed one, and then they always want to ask for proof when SA survivors, they don't always have proof. And originally, in the original video I was going to upload, I discussed all that in the beginning. So make sure that you read the description because I leave all that in the description. So make sure you read the description. Make sure that you help spread this video. Make sure that you help spread her thread, spread their stories. Help this story spread out. Let their stories be heard. Let's expose him and let's stop letting abusers run around free, as they said. This was mostly just using the thread from, I think you say her name like Hana Katana, or is it Hana Katana? I don't know. But this is mostly from her thread. Make sure you go look in the bio and check her out. Make sure you support them and spread love to them. These girls, they get harassed a lot online. Again, I had a lot more to say than this, but it truly makes me sad to see how victims are treated. And as a victim myself, it's just heartbreaking. And the law system, the police, they don't really be doing shit. So, like, most victims don't go to the police, and I have it all in my description. So make sure you look in the description because there's more in the description. I'm sorry that I couldn't add everything I wanted to add in this video. I'm sorry that the original audio got deleted. I was using a very shitty app. But I really do want to spread this message around. This guy seems to be getting away with all this rape and shit, even though he has multiple girls coming out against him. And obviously he's a serial rapist, so he's obviously planning things ahead of time before he does it. And there is some out there against him, but like, I really think that we really need to spread this because this is getting out of hand and he's going to schools and shit and he's going to keep raping more women. Oh, okay. Make sure you support them. Thank you for watching the video. Again, sorry that it went by so quick. I really wanted to make it longer than this. hopefully I'll be able to clear this phone out and be able to make longer videos. Yeah. Sorry. That's it for the video.